Good morning, everybody. Oh, coffee. I need that coffee. This is now, I don't know, it's Tuesday. It's day, I think, 3 now of not a lot of sleep. I'll talk in another video about the Xplorer, but I had to drop the Xplorer off yesterday, and I'm going to do that in another video. I got the news of, some things that are going on with it. So didn't get a lot of sleep, and then was up late last night working on my room, and then packing, and now I'm like, oh, I have actually a whole pot of coffee to get me through today. But I've always had these errands and something to, going on during the day too, where I just can't seem to stay on the packing. So I hope it's all going to be okay in the end. I went shopping, but I'm going to share later of some things that I have picked up for the Xplorer. So I'm pretty excited about some of the things that I got, and I'll share that in another video as well. See, I'm just got to keep you, anticipating what's coming up next. And so today I'm going to work on my room. Now this is my morning hair. I'm brave. I'm like, this is me. I woke up. I'm grabbing my cup of coffee here. My 2 cups to get me going. I'm telling you, for me, after you have that cup of coffee, your day definitely can look brighter. I'm going to work on my room, so I'll be showing you that next. And clothes, clothes, clothes. I'm a girl that just has way too much clothes. And what you're going to see here isn't really all my clothes. I have tubs of clothes at my storage unit that I still need to work on. And even the tubs of clothes that I have at my storage unit, it wasn't everything that I had. I mean, I took lots of clothes to Goodwill and places like that. And I just kept, I have my winter clothes, and then, we have our spring, fall clothes when you're in the Northwest, and then you have your summer clothes, and ooh, and how am I going to work this out in a van? I definitely will have to trade out my winter clothes from my other clothes, but this is definitely going to be a challenge for me to work out this. And then now this trip I'll be packing a little differently, because I'm kind of thinking this more like, hey, I'm going on vacation. But the reality is going to hit when I come back, and then I'm realizing, well, this is my home. I mean, this is where I'm living. And when I'm in town here, I do have places that I go, commitments that I'm involved in, and I dress nice. And I mean, like super nice, but I have to have fairly decent clothes, not like camping clothes, but decent clothes and decent shoes, but not overly dressed, just your normal. And but I go a couple times a week. I'm involved in a special place that's in my heart, and I go a couple times a week, and I've got my friends and my life, and so I have to figure that out. But remember, one day at a time. So I'm going to have my coffee, and then I'm going to take you over there, and I'm going to show you my closet and what I'm going to be tackling a little bit more today. All right, so coming back shortly. Okay, hi everybody. This is my closet, and this is my dilemma. I have, see, lots of clothes, clothes, clothes. Oh my gosh. Now, this is all of my shirts and stuff like that. And then my closet does go way back in there a little bit, and I'll show you on the other side in a little bit. But I have my sweaters and coats, things like that, a little bit more on the other side, longer shirts. Now remember, the closet in the van only goes to pretty much where my hand is to here. And then one of the things that I did I thought would help me a little bit in there is to go with wire hangers. So not these thick, plastic ones because they take up too much space. So I have definitely thinner ones. But anyway, so here's that. And then here are my hats. And as you guys know, and I mentioned I'm a hat girl. And so like here's one of them, and oh, Deborah Joy, there's that hat you like. If you're I know you're gonna watch this sooner or later, so I'm gonna have to guard that hat if we meet. I'll be watching it. I shouldn't tell you where it's going, huh? But anyways, I do have summer hats and winter hats, and a lot of my winter hats are inside of a storage unit. I don't even have all my clothes here, like I mentioned. It's just some are over there. But anyways, and then I trade things out, but I'll have to figure things out later. But I thought I would put my hats over inside this little storage, little caddy thing, whatever you want to call it. But so I'm going to put hats in these two pockets. And then I have my hair wraps and scrunchies and stuff like that that are going to go in those smaller ones because I do, I do like my little girly stuff, And so got that going on. And then my shoes. So these are my shoes. And they're going to go in these pockets, these, little shoe caddy things, or organizers. So I have one of those, and then I think a little bit shorter one that I could try to put some of my shoes there. And as I mentioned briefly earlier, I do have to have, some of my tennis shoes, but I do have to have some, nicer, a little bit nicer shoes when I go to that place, of my special interest of my heart. I do need that. So I have to work that part out. But anyway, so I thought what I would do, and I have this tub over here that I would put my underclothes and socks and things like that in this tub. And then this tub is going to go underneath the wood part that I mentioned that I'm going to just extend out in the back of the van a little bit, where the dog bed is going to go. And if you missed that, I believe some of the things I'm talking about and of the inside of the van, you can see it on the tour of my Xplorer van. I mentioned a lot of the things there. So anyways, this tub will fit nicely underneath there. I did my measurements. I've already checked it out. So I thought underclothes there, socks, those kind of things. And then, but oh my gosh, I mean, clothes. What am I going to do? So I have to figure this out. I know one of the things that I thought I would do is I thought I have these little Ziploc totes, and this is a smaller one, and then I have a longer one for now that I will put on the very back of the Xplorer, on that left side that I mentioned to you guys. But hold on, let me show you one more thing, and then we'll go back to like storing the clothes, and we'll talk when I can turn it over to me. Okay, so this is the other side. Again, I have like, sweaters, but again, I'm a girl, so we have, I have like pink sweaters, white sweaters, black sweaters, and then my general coat, and yeah, so this is kind of my dilemma. Okay, so let me turn this around and then I'll finish talking. Okay, so what I'm hoping to do is use the larger of the Ziploc tubs or totes to put a lot of my pants and maybe some of, extra shirts and things like that I'm willing to fold, and then use the little closet that's in there to put things that are a little bit more fragile. I have to worry a little bit more about being wrinkled, especially, when I go to that place of my special interest. And then the smaller little tote thing, putting more of my coats and, maybe sweaters, coats, fold those up a little bit, sweatshirts. So I'm hoping that will work out. So we'll just have to see how, you know, after I get everything all, you know, out of here. And again, I can't take all of this stuff too. So what you're seeing in this closet, I realize I can't have all of that with me, so I will have to thin it down again. So again, that is where my biggest challenge will be, but I'll figure it out one step at a time. So yeah, I'll just have to, yeah, go from there, and I'm gonna be working on most of the tub things and the pocket thing, or the organizers, and then the pants and things like that that I'm going to keep with me. I'm going to have to, for now, temporarily put out in the living room. I get the Explorer back tomorrow night, and I can, you know, start loading some things in there. Oh no, actually, I won't be able to do that. Well, it's going somewhere again Thursday, so I'm going to have a different video on Thursday. But I need the truck. And I'll show the truck and all that when I talk about the Explorer. So I'm going to need my truck, and then probably I'll bring the Explorer back either Friday or Saturday when I'm, you know, and I might have to bounce between the two vehicles while I'm getting everything out and getting everything, you know, organized and put, but I don't have space where I'm at to have both my vehicles, so I'll have to juggle that out and figure it out. But anyways, but in the meantime, I'm going to have the stuff out in the living room that I'm definitely going to put into the van, and then when I get the van here, it'll make it that much easier just to grab that stuff and just get it into the van. All right, so anyways, I'm about my hair, so this is my morning hair, so I'm not too vain, and yeah, so I'm brave to do this video first thing without doing my hair in the morning, but I'm brave, and I've got the kind of hair too, you could just, you know, wet it down and, you know, good to go. If I don't want to fuss with my bangs, that's where I, you know, put a hat on. I'm a camper, and that's what you do when you're camping. You're around everybody else who wakes up in the morning, and you're just waving hi as you're going to the bathroom, you know, and everybody's getting up early in the morning, and we're all strangers, but we all have the same love and interest. So anyways, I'm not vain. Here I am in the morning. And you'll be seeing me lots of other mornings like this. So here I am, YouTube. I can't believe I'm being this brave, but I'm overcoming a lot of my, I don't know, shyness, I guess, one step at a time, right? All right, so I'm going to end it for now because I really need to get busy on the room, and I have to go. I am getting a bang trim today, so I have to go do that. And every day there seems to be somewhere that I need to go or something I need to take care of. But I do need to watch the time too as I put all this together. But anyway, so stay tuned, and the next video I'm going to talk about will be the Explorer and what's going on, and you know, we'll go from there. And and then next thing you'll see all this is when I start moving it into the van. All right, so I'm doing better today emotionally. I'm up and down, but today, you know, it's a better day. So I'm hanging in there. I'm learning one day at a time. I just got hit with a lot of things at one time, and just trying to work it all out and one baby step. So today's a better day. I'm working on, you know, yeah, where I'm at. So it's good. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.